Hi there, my name is Alexa Holleran, and I am doing my presentation on the movie 42 about the legendary Jackie Robinson. This film is about the baseball star Jackie Robinson and his struggle during the development of his professional baseball career. During this time, there was an abundance of racism and discrimination, causing an uproar of negative emotions coming from not only sports fans, but most individuals in the country. This film includes issues such as sexism, societal conformity, and racism. First, I will be talking about the issue of sexism throughout this film. An example in the movie was Jackie's wife, Rachel, is responsible for the care and comfort of their baby boy, showing that the man is out making the money for the family while the wife is more of a homebody with the baby. Also, the Phillies coach, Ben Chapman, was attempting to rattle Robinson at the plate by accusing him of sleeping with one of his teammates' wife, and that because she happened to be white and he was black, she would easily sleep with him. Next, we have societal conformity. One example of this throughout the movie was one scene during one of the baseball games. A man was taunting Robinson by calling him the N-word, and he does not belong in the stadium. His son then looks up at him with disappointment and then continues to follow in his footsteps by harassing Robinson and using the same vocabulary to do so. Next, the opposing team tends to harass Robinson with racial slurs and demeaning statements. Most of Robinson's teammates have accepted that there is an African American now on their team. However, they do not stand up for Robinson because of their fear that the people will then turn on them for accepting this man not only into baseball but into society as a whole. And lastly, we have the issue of racism, probably the most obvious throughout this movie. Wendell Smith, who was a colored sports reporter supporting Robinson, and the homeowner where Robinson was residing during the training, were on the front porch at night. An older white man approached them, warning them of the people that would be there, at the home soon, who did not like the fact that Robinson was in their town. Next, the Dodgers went to Pittsburgh to play their game. The hotel which they have been staying at for the past 10 years turned them down because of their new addition to the team. In here, I have inserted a clip of an example of racism. Just a warning, there is very vulgar language throughout this clip, so if that offends you, please feel free to skip this part. And in conclusion, throughout the film, all issues were shown, however, some were not made as obvious to the viewers. All of which are important because as society changes, expectedly, sports changes with it. This time period is important to sports today because Robinson gave children and adults all over the country the opportunity to have the desire to move forward with not only their sports career, but with any of their passions. In today's society, a big problem is being portrayed as females in sports. Females are not being paid as much as men, even if their performance is more advanced. And it is much harder to keep female coaches due to the fact that society is telling females that they must stay home with the family and they do not have the time for managing sports because it takes so much time from an individual. Thank you very much.